Here today and gone tomorrow. Tomorrow is not promised. Those are the phrases that I've used in response to the news that someone has died unexpectedly. In 2016, there were 4 fatalities at my place of employment. 4 people died within the year. I had been at Goodyear Tire and Rubber in Denver, Virginia for 20 years when it happened. When my co-workers died, safety became more of a focus and less of a slogan. The new emphasis on personal safety tried to instill the importance of safety and personal responsibility. I believe that in order to stay alive and uninjured, you have to develop a safety consciousness. Worldwide, 2.3 million people died at work from a work-related accident. From falling from a height or being crushed by a piece of equipment, from exposure to workplace chemicals. This equals to one person dying at work every 15 seconds. And in that same 15 seconds, another 150 are injured on the job. More than 18,000 Americans die every year from injuries that take place in the home, and falls are the leading cause. Falls take 6,000 lives per year. That makes the home the second most location for such deaths. There are 21 million medical visits per year from accidents in the home, and this is a cost of up to 20 billion in medical bills. People shouldn't have to go to work to die, and accidents shouldn't be so prevalent at home. Most people are unaware that such things can be prevented by being safety conscious. Safety consciousness is the awareness of hazards and alertness to danger. Many injuries can be attributed to a lack of safety consciousness. Safety consciousness is the most important trait in the prevention of accidents. This trait influences the behavior and actions of an individual because of his desire to remain alive and uninjured. Being safety conscious is important to your well-being. Safety does not happen by magic. Safe behavior is work. Safe behavior is effort. We all have habits, beliefs, and priorities that define what we will do and what we won't do. When I first started working at Goodyear, the only required PPE, which is protective personal equipment, were earplugs, ear protection. Eventually, they made us wear steel-toe boots, but making everyone wear steel-toe boots to try to improve safety in the plant was met with resistance. We didn't wear them before. Why should we wear them now? I wore what was required, but rarely gave safety a second thought. Complacency is the enemy of safety consciousness. Not being aware because you settled into a routine. Being on autopilot can put you at risk for an accident. Most accidents happen when safety is not a priority. We need to be safety conscious in order to avoid an accident that could injure us or even kill us. After the fatalities, there was more of an effort to promote safe behaviors, more emphasis on staying safe and working safe while at work. But being safe and staying safe requires a positive attitude. Your attitude will determine how you perform a task. Taking a step back to analyze the task you're about to do and identify any potential hazards will only be done by someone who doesn't view it as a waste of time or slowing them down. But that very thing, taking a step back, reviewing the task at hand, and identifying risk can be the very thing that keeps you from having an accident. You have to take responsibility for your own safety. No one should care more about your safety than you. I use safety to emphasize the importance of having a safety consciousness. But having a safety consciousness applies to a lot of areas in life, from driving, swimming, vacationing. They all have pitfalls. We need to put safety first to reduce the risk of accidents that could change the quality of our life. Thank you.